welcome to another episode of Tween Crafternoon here at the Scott County Public Library in Georgetown, Kentucky. I am Miss Kelly. Today, I will be showing you how to make your own Suncatchers, window clings, well, in the window cling form. This is my test. As you can see, that one didn't cling very well. This one does. The only thing different is that I put Dawn dish soap in this mixture, so, you can take that as you will. I will say that, you can also, I don't know if you can see it, but there's kind of a funny residue left from this one, from where it's clung to the sheet protector, and the one without Dawn didn't leave that residue. I don't know what's up with that. Both do work perfectly well on windows, though. So, it's up to you whether or not you put Dawn in your mixture. I will not be doing that, but I do have it here just to show you that you can do that too. Makes it a little clingier, but again, leaves kind of a funky outline behind. It does wipe off, but kind of gross. I'm assuming it's just the soap, but yeah. So, what you need is a clear plastic sheet protector, the ones that you put in binders and slide paper in. You will need school glue, the white stuff. You could probably, I don't know if you can use the clear stuff. I haven't tested that, so I'm not going to say that. You will need some sort of paint. I found these little pigments in our drawers, and they're perfect little tubes, so I'm going to use those today. And depending on how you do it, you will also need a container and a paintbrush, or I found these little tiny glues, which are great, because then you can just shake your glue up and then use it to dispense with your design. So, I've got this one mixed up with black, and that is, I like to use the black as the outline, because then it kind of looks like stained glass if you make designs. And the great thing about the sheet protectors is that if you print out a design, you can slide it in there, and then you can just trace over top of it. I didn't do that because I didn't think that far ahead. But that's okay. So, in my little tiny bottle of glue here, I have got just the plain glue, and then I also dumped a bunch of this black pigment down into there, and it's kind of mixed, but also not completely. So I'm going to take me a little toothpick, maybe. Yeah, I don't need 5 of them. See if I can stir it up a little more. Maybe. Maybe not. I don't think this toothpick was long enough. Oops. Ooh. Okay, let's stick that over there, because I also didn't grab a plate. But that's okay. We're good. Let's do this. I think this time, my original designs, I made this one, and it kind of looked like a piece of pie, so then I went with it and attempted to make a little dollop of like icing on top of this one. But I think for today, for my sample, I shall maybe make a flower. Let's see how this goes. I've got my glue. There we go. Woo. It just took a bit. You want to make sure that your lines are fairly thick, just to help your design cling to the window better. The skinnier the lines are, the less there is to stick to the window, so it's just not going to work as well. Let's keep going. This is not a very good flower, because I am not tracing it, and I do not have a steady hand. We'll say it's avant-garde. Alright, now I want something in the center. I am going to make my center completely black. Let's go. Come on. Come on, glue. I know you're a tiny bottle, but you can squeeze out better than this. I know you can. Gloop. There we go. Let's spread it around a little. It's gonna make the lid of this glue really dirty, but that's good. Alright. I'm gonna close that back up. Whoop, and it's going to spurt right out. I'll clean that up later. Oh, no, I will use it to connect my line here, because I had a hole. I had a gap. And I don't want a gap. And I said to make the lines thick, and I didn't make mine that thick. Almost there. Okay, so I think it'll stick. This is my outline thus far. It kind of looks more like a blob than a flower, but we're gonna go with it because that's what we've got today. And now to show you, oh, it dripped real good. That's okay. I'm gonna mix up. Woof, butterfingers today. Mix up some glue. I don't need too much because I just kind of. I want to fill in my flowers. Woo! That was unexpected. Okay, let's take... Nope, that toothpick is disgusting. I'm not going to take that one again. This one. And you're just going to mix it up real good. Maybe. Make some more black glue. Now, the black obviously is not terribly see-through, so it's really the best for outlines. But the less pigment, the less paint color that you put into your glue, the more see-through your designs will be in the end. So if you want it to be a really good sun catcher and not just like a cool window cling, which is a legit option as well, you only want to add in just enough color to tint your glue. Not enough to make it, well, this just looks like paint now. But that's okay, because it's black, and that's going to happen. So, now I'm going to take my paintbrush, and I'll just make a different design as opposed to the flower. And, oh, I got way too much on that paintbrush. Whew, okay. Let's see. What should I make? Let's just do a heart. The benefit of doing it not in the glue bottle is that you can make really thick lines. They are really thin though, which means that when you go to peel it off the paper, it could rip, depending. I used puffy paint as a test as well, and I ripped that right up. I ripped it apart so good. So good. Whew. I'm getting all kinds of little gaps in here, so let's just keep going over this, make it a little thicker so that there's no more holes. Oh, I guess I could have just mixed that with the paintbrush. That would have been smart, Kelly. So there you go. Learn from my mistakes. You can just mix it with the paintbrush. Oh! It's literally pulling away. Why is it doing that? It didn't do that the first time. Okay, let's make this really gloopy and thick. Okay, there we go. So, there's my heart, approximately. Yeah, so now you're gonna wanna let it sit for, like, a long time, at least overnight, if not like a good couple days, to make sure it's really dry, depending on how thick it is. The flower here is definitely going to take way longer to dry than the heart because it's just so much more paint. I left these over the holiday weekend and then they just kind of popped off the paper, which was great, or well, the plastic, as it were. And then I tested them. And again, you can add this Dawn into this mixture. You just want to add like a little dollop and then mix it in. It'll make it a little more sticky, but also kind of gross. So that's up to you. And that is how you make your own window clings and sun catchers. I hope to see you all in the library for summer reading this summer. And next week, Miss Mary Lou and I will be back for more book bites. So I will see you then, guys. Bye.